Don't say sorry to interrupt, or don't start anything with sorry. Don't start anything with negative. Because again, we judge someone very quickly. If you say so sorry for interrupting, and that is their only interaction with you to date, you have been labelled as the interrupter. And that is how they will see you. So don't put that thought in their mind. Say nothing, just walk up to them and say, may I join? Or, I heard you were talking about Rome. I mean, if it's a group, it's actually quite easy. You sort of wait for a lull in conversation, you say, just seen someone over there I need to go and speak to, or if you'd excuse me, and off you go. But if it's just you and one other, you don't want to leave one person standing on their own. Because, especially in a social setting, gentlemen, a lady, you shouldn't leave a lady standing on their own. Socially, that's not great. But that said, you shouldn't leave anyone standing on their own. We've all been that person with no one to talk to, so it's not great news if someone leaves you standing on your own. So, what you would do is you would chat to this one person, and I would say, Alex, it's been really lovely talking to you. I have just seen someone over there I need to go and see. But have you met Coralie? Coralie works for Tiger Recruitment, and I think you might know. Okay, let me come and introduce you. I know Coralie. Coralie, so lovely to see you. Coralie, may I introduce Alex? And I'll leave you two chatting. And off I go. So you pair them up with somebody else. If that fails, and there's no helpful Coralie, or Coralie equivalent, standing around, then yes, I would say, right, I need to get another drink, or find an excuse to go across the room. Should we go and get another drink? Take them across, because in this section of the room you've tried finding someone, no one there, so you're going to try exactly the same thing that side of the room. And maybe you might pick up someone en route. If that fails, then you make you sound as if you're the boring person, and you say, Alex, I know I've taken up far too much of your time already, and there are many more fascinating people you want to talk to. I won't keep you any longer. Really lovely to see you. And then you go. But that really is the last resort, and it doesn't generally have to get that far. Right, so small talk. There are still 5 taboo topics that we don't want to talk about. Money, religion, health, politics, and anything personal. 2 questions never to ask though. What do you do, and where do you come from? Still a blank. So what is good to talk about? Yes, the weather is so obvious, but obviously you can't go to the Middle East and start talking about the weather because it's always hot and sunny and a bit humid. News and current affairs, things that are not controversial. Travel, have you come from far? That sort of thing. Popular culture, again, that is not controversial, or you think that they are going to get. Don't ask Granny if she's just watched 50 Shades of Grey, or if she's seen Star Wars, which she probably hasn't. So tailor it, or the party you are at, the canapes, as I say, the room, what a beautiful chandelier, what an interesting sort of feature wall, that sort of thing. You can talk about something common ground that you have. How do you know the hosts? Again, another good thing. Now, as I say, 9 times out of 10, the rule book is correct, but occasionally there are those 1 or 2 instances where you have to know what the rule is in order to break it with style and panache. There are so many people that sort of blindly go through life hoping that they are getting it right, whereas actually, if you know what the form is in Britain, America, France, whatever the country you are in, China, you have confidence. Confidence without arrogance in order to network, to represent your company, your employer, your family correctly.